What's up guys, Holly here. Welcome back to the channel. Only one half of Rise and Roam is here today. Unfortunately, Scott had to work, but that's okay because the video that I am bringing to you today is much more in my wheelhouse than it is his. I'm not fully alone because if you can see, our cat Mitten is back there. She really wanted to be a part of this, so. I'm going to be talking to you guys today about the gear that we use to film our videos. If you've seen any of our videos before on the channel, they are geared towards fishing and outdoors and travel. It all depends on what you're doing, I guess, but as long as you have a few basic things, you can definitely get going on your channel if that is something that you are interested in doing this year. You have a phone or a small compact camera, you can definitely get your channel started. I really wanted to make this video because when we first started, I had a lot of questions about what the videos were gonna look like, what the quality was gonna be like, and how it was all gonna turn out. So I just wanted to make this video to show you that you don't need a whole lot of crazy gear to get started. We have since upgraded and got some better gear. Obviously, you always want to keep kind of progressing and getting even better stuff, but I'm really happy with the gear that we've got right now. And we added a few new things for videos that are coming in the future, which I'm really excited to play around with. I'll show you guys that at the end. So yeah, let's get started. So the first video that we ever shot for the channel was our boat walkthrough. We used this guy. It is a Nikon 1J5. I asked for this camera years ago for my birthday when we were doing a lot of traveling, and I really wanted something small that I could bring easily with me that wasn't just my phone. So I got this one, and to be honest, before we did shoot that video, I hadn't really used it a whole lot. I am a professional wedding and lifestyle photographer. When we wanted to make that video, I knew that I didn't want to use my big cameras, the ones that I use for work. I knew I was never going to want to bring them on the boat with us or take them near the water or anything like that, so I had to find an alternative. And yeah, this guy was laying around, so I thought, why not? We'll try it out. The quality wasn't as good as the camera that I film with now, but it did the job. We probably made our first 3, 4, 5 videos with this guy. You can see it literally has like a dollar store tripod, like nothing special. The audio on this camera isn't very good. See the top, these little fuzzy guys when we were on the boat. It was super windy. And one of the videos that we made, there was so much wind noise when I was editing, and you can't fix bad audio. So Scott found these little fuzzy wind reducers, and it helped a little bit. We actually have them on our GoPros as well. I think he just got them off Amazon, and it helped a bit, but it wasn't great. What I'm filming on now is obviously a million times better, but this was a good starter. And I'm so happy that we made that first video regardless of the gear that we had. Another piece of equipment that we used to film the first few of our videos is the Gopro Hero 5. Again, another piece of equipment that I received years ago for a Christmas present. We did use this quite a bit on a couple of our trips and knew that it would be really good to bring on the boat with us and do a lot of the fishing video content. We have since upgraded to the GoPro Hero 9. This guy is light years ahead of this one, in my opinion. The audio is better on this, the picture quality is better on this. There's just so many things that I love about the 9. We are hoping this year to upgrade and get another GoPro. I really want to get the 10. The GoPro 5 will probably just be used like as a chest cam or a backup. This one is great. The GoPro Hero 5 is great. People swear by these ones still. I just find in comparison to the 9 that the audio on the 5 is just not as good. The picture quality is a lot duller. We normally film with both of these cameras anyway. Usually the 5 is pointing at me and the 9 is pointing at Scott. Yeah, we are hoping to upgrade to the 10 and just use this guy as a backup. One big tip that I can give to you, if you are going to be filming things where you're waiting for action to happen, you definitely want to set your GoPros to looping. We found this out a few videos into our YouTube journey. So what looping does is you are filming in 20-minute blocks. So when we set our camera to looping, right from the get-go, it's going to film 20 minutes and then it's going to start eating the footage at the beginning. And so when you stop it, you know that you have that block of time where something happened. When we first started out, I was just filming everything. The GoPros were constantly going and there was so much footage and we were running out of batteries and we were running out of memory cards and it was just insane. So with the looping, you start it, it keeps filming continuously. I think you can change the segments of time like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. We keep ours on 20 minutes and as soon as something happens, so say for instance if we catch a fish, we'll let that roll out and press stop as soon as we're done, and we know that we have that block and just that block of footage saved to the memory cards. It's going to save you a ton of time when you are editing and when you're sifting through all the footage. So yeah, I strongly suggest looking into looping if you are doing things where you are waiting for the action to happen. Another piece of equipment that I strongly suggest getting if you are filming with GoPros, these are the GoPro Jaws clamps. We really like these and they are really secure. These things are awesome. They are so sturdy. The clamp itself is very strong. I think you can even add joints to them to make them longer if need be. The joints can move so you can kind of position it whichever way you need it to be. When we started out, we just had like a cheapy one from Princess Auto. I think it was maybe like $14. And honestly, it was such a piece of junk. Like, just spend the money on these. I think they run about $80 Canadian around there, but they are so worth it. We have our GoPro on the boat. Sometimes it's moving. I would suggest still being very careful if you are doing activities that are moving and you have the GoPros on, because I'm sure accidents happen and they could fly off, but I'm pretty confident that these are holding the GoPros on there pretty tightly. We normally have these attached to the windshield of our boat and we can just kind of point them in any direction we want. We never really drive the boat too fast with these on, so I wouldn't suggest, 100% confidence in adhering them to like a moving vehicle or a boat if you're going at high speeds, but I do like these a lot and I do suggest getting some if you are filming with GoPros. Now for memory cards, I keep our cards in 2 different memory card holders. The Pelican case, I keep the SD cards in, and this small box, I think it's by Optex. I think we just got this one at Best Buy, but I keep all of the GoPro micro SD cards in here. These are really important. We're going to be ice fishing, it's going to be cold. A lot of these are shock proof. They're just going to keep your cards safe. As soon as we're done filming, I put the cards in these, put them back in our bag, and go on and don't worry about it. It's good to keep extra cards with you at all times. They do fill up really fast depending on what you're filming and how much you're filming per day, so it's always good to have extra cards on hand and protection for your cards. So because we do film the GoPros on looping continuously all day when we are out on the boat and whatnot, we would run through a lot of GoPro batteries. I find when you are filming continuously with them that they really don't last that long. So we had to find a way to keep our GoPros running and not worry about the footage cutting out halfway through. So we got this guy. This is from our friend Enzo at Lake Simcoe Power Box. This thing is awesome. It has the USB ports, it has the 12-volt port, battery ports, it has a light on the front. This thing is a lifesaver. We love this product. We actually have 2 of them now. We will leave Lake Simcoe Power Box's information in the description so you can check out his Instagram page if you are in the market for a power box. We highly suggest these ones. They are so awesome, especially if you are filming and continuously running GoPros or you need to charge your phone, anything like that. These are awesome. With running the GoPros to the power box, we did have to get some long cables. I'm pretty sure Scott just got these off Amazon. They're called Anchor. I don't know if you guys can see that. These are awesome. These cables are pretty long, so they do just go into the GoPro. We did take the doors off of our GoPros so that these can be plugged in and then they just run right to the power box. So yeah, you're gonna need to look into some cables so that you can have some length from the power box and to be able to run them properly throughout the day. And while we're on the subject of power boxes, Scott ordered this. It's a little external power bank. He really wanted to get one of these because I shoot a lot of weddings and whatnot, so I'm not always there with him to film on the boat, or if he goes out with his friends. Sometimes he'll have the GoPro mounted to the chesty strap, and that does usually just run off of the regular GoPro batteries, and it was running out really quickly. So he got this power bank and he can just put this in his pocket, hook the GoPro up to it, and he's gonna get quite a bit more time out of that GoPro with this power bank. So yeah, if you're doing a lot of chesty cam kind of stuff, or if you don't have a bigger power box, definitely get one of these, and then you won't have to worry about having the GoPro batteries all the time or having a million of them on hand. Now when it comes to bringing all of our gear with us, I do just have a low pro backpack. It does have a lot of different compartments. I like the backpack version for bags. It's just really easy to bring with us on the boat or if we're hiking or anything like that. So one of the biggest upgrades we made this year was buying a new camera. Because I do photography professionally, buying cameras is my thing. Obviously, I love them. I want every newest model of camera that there is out there on the market. The bank account doesn't agree always, so we kind of went the modest route. I am a Nikon girl. I use all Nikon equipment for work. I really want to stay in that brand. So we did get the Nikon Z50. I really like this camera. I'm gonna do a little walk around of it with my phone. So this is the Z50 camera I was telling you guys about. We do have the Rode VIDEOMICRO on top of it. I'm so happy that we did end up getting that microphone. Audio is so important when you are making videos, so definitely keep that high up on your priority list when you are thinking of gear that you want to have for your videos. We still do need better audio for our videos, especially coming from the GoPros, especially when we were outside and we were on the boat. We are looking into the lavalier mics and things like that we can have attached to us so that you can definitely hear us more clearly. We do have the dead cat on top of it to reduce the wind noise even further, especially when we're outside and whatnot. Consider adding that if you are going to get one of these microphones. We just film mostly with the kit lenses that came with it. On it right now is the 16 to 50 millimeter lens. It did also come with a zoom lens. I haven't messed around too much with this guy yet, but I probably will do some more with it this year. The lenses that came with the camera are good and I do like them, so we'll stick with them for now. I did go ahead and get this Joby tripod. I think it is called the Gorilla Pod. I think this is the 3K model. You can get bigger, like longer ones if need be. I shoot most of our stuff handheld when I am using this camera, so this one was good for me. These are awesome. They have a level on them. The legs all can be twisted around, so you know, you can wrap them around the steering wheel or anything depending on what you're doing. I really like these. This tripod is so sturdy. It's just really great. We can get footage of Scott and I both together if we need to be in the frames together. And I do find that it does stabilize the camera a bit more when I am handheld shooting. So yeah, definitely get yourself one of these tripods regardless of what camera you get because they are awesome. And now last but not least, my favorite new piece of equipment for filming. This was my Christmas present this year. This is the Dji Mini 2. Look at how beautiful it is. I'm so excited to use this year for our videos that we have coming up. Scott and I are both very new to the drone scene, so we are still learning how to use this bad boy. But we're so excited to get lots and lots of footage, so definitely stay tuned for that. That about wraps it up for the different equipment that we use to film our videos. I hope this maybe inspired you to start your channel. If you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel, regardless of the gear that you have, just get started. The new gear will come eventually as time passes and you'll upgrade and things will get better as you go. Just start, you won't regret it. Scott and I have a blast making the videos and it's so much fun. It is such a fun outlet for me on the other side of photography to make the videos and edit them and share with everyone. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. It helps the channel out so much. Leave a comment, ask any questions that you guys might have. I'll try to help you out as much as possible. I am by no means a pro videographer. I am still learning myself, but I really wanted to make this video and share with you guys the gear that we had, especially when we were just starting out. And I hope you feel inspired to start your own channel. Scott and I want to thank you guys so much for watching all the videos and subscribing and leaving comments and liking the videos. It is so appreciated. We're really excited to see where the channel goes this year. So again, thanks so much for watching the video, guys, and I guess we'll see you in the next adventure.